Alright, y'all. Come back at y'all. Live again. Okay. I want to talk about these YouTube niggas, man. Because these YouTube niggas are a trip, man. You know, these niggas is a trip, man. They be thinking that they've actually got power. You know. Oh shit. They be thinking that they actually got power over niggas. You know. In real life. Like case in point, this whole Gray Faulkner initiative thing. Okay? Them niggas. You know. You got Cerulean Gray sitting up there talking about he want to put 100,000 black kids into the army or military, whatever. You know. And he really believes that, you know, his mentality is the best way. His way is the best way. My thing is this, you know, a lot of these niggas that are in on this, these military guys, a lot of them have a very inflated mindset. You know, they think that what they're doing is gonna actually, you know, you can't force people to do anything. You know what I mean? Regardless of if you think black boys need to join the military or not, you can't force them into the military if that's not the chosen career path that they want to do. You know, and that whole type of thing. And you know, a lot of these veterans, they have a self-righteous mindset. You know, they think that they know everything better than other people, that they're the only ones that know how to do anything. They think just because they were a veteran in Iraq or whatever, that makes them more of a man than another man, or that makes them, you know, better or more competent than anyone. And I don't go for that. I don't subscribe to that. You know, me personally, I've never subscribed to that. The way I look at it, I look at people's individual skills, what people individually are doing. You know what I mean? That's what I look at. With the expertise someone brings to the table, that's what I look at. Okay. And this illusion that the military teaches you skills, military doesn't teach you skills. And the military doesn't teach you anything that you can't either learn on your own, self-teach yourself, or learn through getting a vocation. You know what I mean? You know, this mindset that the military is the only place you can go to get skills, you know, that's fiction, man. It's just not real. My thing is this, okay? You know, a lot of these niggas, they think they have power. Like this other guy, AM1. I don't really fuck with AM1 like that. I mean, I've seen him on O'Shea's channel and stuff. He's been on O'Shea's channel extensively. But I don't really fuck with him like that, because he's another guy who has like this whole self-righteous air to him. I saw him in well, I think it was late last year. I saw him in a hangout with O'Shea, where he was talking shit, and he was saying that they were talking about the black community, what the black community is doing. He was saying that black people need to stop having kids for a certain period of time until they get their shit together or whatever. And it's like, dude, you know damn well you don't have no kind of power to be telling anyone how to live their life. Okay, the only place you have power is in your own mind, where you believe you can influence other niggas to do stuff. You know, but you just one single nigga with a YouTube channel. You know? Ain't nobody gonna stop having kids because of AM1's ass. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna stop having kids because this, you know, dude with a YouTube channel said so. Like, dude, get up out of here. You know, just the way he speaks on black people sometimes is just so degrading. You know, it's so goddamn degrading. I'm like, dude, you come out here talking about you trying to help black people, but you really not. You're just a guy with an agenda who thinks other people should listen to you. That's really what you are, what it is. You got all these ambulances out here in Atlanta tonight, man. I'm in Atlanta tonight. I gotta pick up this load. And there's a whole story behind this load that, there's a whole says, oh, what's up, B Money? What's up, man? I just turned the comments on, man. I see you down there, B Money. Hold on, I'm gonna respond to you. Hold on. But like I said, there's a whole backstory behind this fucking load. I'll probably tell that as soon as I get through talking about. But like my thing is this: is that okay? Fuck, I gotta make this exit too. Shit, I missed it. Wait, no, it's still a half a mile away. I can still. I'm trying to get over, but this motherfucker won't let me over. Okay, I don't really need to get over because it's the next exit anyway. Okay. But my thing is this: is that and I lost my train of thought. My thing is that as far as the military, if you're gonna do that shit, because you actually believe in that shit. Do that shit because you actually believe in the mission. Don't just go in there because you're trying to get a college, okay, or a check or go to college. You don't have to join the military to go to college. That's ridiculous. You don't have to put your life at risk to go to college unless you absolutely just want to do that. Okay? But do that shit because you believe in that shit. Because if you don't believe that shit, then motherfuckers up in there, Southerners and shit, and white boys and shit, they gonna realize, hey, this nigga, he out for himself. They gonna trump some shit up on your ass and get you the fuck up out of there. Okay? They gonna get your ass written up. Or they gonna get your ass court-martialed or some shit. Or they gonna wait until one night when you go out to get you some pussy and they gonna report your ass. Okay? Now you got a fucked up discharge on your record. Don't do that to yourself. Now my thing is this. B Money says, I joined the military Navy at 18, a month out of high school. I can't say I learned much practical information, but I gained a lot of social skills and was able to live in Southern Cali for 4 years. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So like I said, as long as you can get something out of that shit. As long as you can get something out of it, cool. I'm not against it. You can get something out of it, but at least get something out of it. Okay, don't just go up in there to be going up in there, and then you end up like Lawrence Tate in Dead Presidents. No. And B Money also said, and I was able to travel the world and get a lot of things out of my system before I turned 22. And that's cool. That's cool. I ain't got nothing against that. Okay. But just like I said, think long and hard about that shit, because that shit ain't nothing really to play with. That could be that's the kind of thing that can make you or break you. You know what I mean? And my thing is this. I want to go ahead and talk about this load. This load today, I got to, well, the story really starts with the last load, because the last load was fucked up because I came off of home time out of California. They sent me to Atlanta, Georgia to drop the load. Well, when I got here, the motherfucking warehouse said, look, I opened the doors of the trailer back into the warehouse, and it was frozen. It was like frozen sandwiches that I was transporting. So they said, look, we're going to refuse the load because the shipper, they didn't use the right boxes, and, they stacked a lot of stuff on. They didn't stack a lot of these boxes on pallets. They stacked a lot of it just on cardboard that they had put on literally the bottom of the fucking trailer. You're not supposed to do that kind of shit. But they refused to load because of that. Because that could lead to things like contamination and stuff like that. They don't want cargo on the bottom of these reefer trailers. So I said, okay, I'll call the company, let them know what happened. So I called the motherfuckers, let them know what happened and shit, and they said, okay. I tried to call the department that deals with that. Them motherfuckers didn't answer, at 3 a.m. last night. So I said, fuck them. I went to sleep and called their ass again in the morning. And then when I called, they said, oh, did you call us last night? I said, yeah, y'all didn't fucking answer. And he said, well, you should have called back. I said, well, motherfucker, I assume y'all didn't answer. I'm saying, well, shit, motherfucker must be gone for the night. I call that motherfuckers in the morning, And I'm like, well, y'all should have answered the phone the first time. Well, he claimed he was the only one working in that department or whatever that night. And so I'm like, well, in that case, that means that y'all are understaffed. Okay, maybe you should get more people. Now, I didn't say all that. I just said, okay, whatever, whatnot. It is what it is. And so they said, okay, we're gonna get with the receiver. We're gonna see what we can do. And then they said, okay, all the way up until the next morning, like 9, 10 a.m. the next morning, they called me and said, okay, here's what we can do. We want them to call the lumper out, and we'll pay the lumper to wrap all of the boxes that were stacked on the floor onto pallets for them and see if they'll take it like that. And they said, okay, if y'all do that, we will take it, but that lumper costs $400. Now, I'm still a company driver. I'm not a owner-operator yet, so all I do is just write a check and charge it to the company, and it comes out of the company's pocket. Okay, so they get the dude out there who does that, and he came at noon. So they got him out there. He was a nice brother, cool dude. And push come to shove, they ended up doing it, but it took me all the way till 3:30. So now I got an empty trailer, and I'm already set up for my next load. So they said, okay, take your empty to the drop yard, and then just bobtail to the next load, which is already going to be a load. Drop yard. Another company driver from my company that was there, and he was doing what was called a yard check. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, the trucking industry, that's basically when you have a trucking company, they send you to a yard and they say, okay, tell us how many of our trailers are at this particular drop yard over here. Write down the trailer numbers, write down if the reefer is loaded or empty, whatever. And so he's going around doing his little yard check. He see me drop in. He said, well, I looked on your trailer, man. You say you got you have full on your reefer. Okay, I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, the company, and this guy was a new hire too. So, he was doing everything by the book. So he was like, well, the company said in the company manual, they want the reefer level to be at 3/4, what did he say? 3/4 or more. So I said, okay, whatever. It's nothing for me to go fill up. The closest truck stop is only 3 miles away. I can fill up there. Well, I get there, and it wasn't accepting the company card. Come to find out, my company card was shut down. I didn't find that shit out till later. Okay. So I got there was like a barbecue shack across the street from there, so I went and got barbecue at least. Then I went to the Petro truck stop in Atlanta, and I ran into the same problem. Come to find out, they had to reset my card. I had to call the company, I had to reset the damn card. And finally, I was able to just get fuel up everything there: the tractor, the DEF, and the trailer reefer and all that. So I'm heading back to the damn drop yard right now to drop this motherfucker. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there. If the same motherfucker that told me I have to go you know, if he's still there, I'm not even gonna say nothing to him. You know, but the way he did it, he kind of acted like he was I don't know, his demeanor. I mean, yeah, I understand this, you know, but you know, this guy is a new hire. You're not really supposed to be policing other drivers like that, to tell you the truth. That's not really how things really go down in the trucking industry. You know, but you know, this guy, and I'm looking, hold on. Okay. You know, he said, yeah, out in the YouTube streets, what's up, B Money? I know how it is, but so long story short, I got this trailer fucking filled up. I'm just ready to drop this motherfucker, man. I've had this fucking trailer for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, for 6 motherfucking days. It took me 6 days to drive from California to Georgia. Well, not, you know, but the time limit and all that, you know, it took me 6 motherfucking days to get out here. And this is a weird area here. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be over here. Sit me down. No, I know this for a fact. This is the right street. But this car gotta move. I gotta make a tight turn right here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this drop yard is literally located in Atlanta in a residential neighborhood. Okay, why someone would put a truck drop yard in a residential neighborhood, I don't know. I don't know how the zoning ever worked for that. I don't know, you know. But it is what it is. You know, but like this little area, this little street, these streets over here are kind of narrow, so you got to make really wide turns. Really, this is not really a good location to have a truck drop yard. There's another Atlanta drop yard, but it's outside of the city. It's like, I want to say 20 miles outside of the city. 20 miles probably east. And I remember with the last trucking company I was with, and these motherfuckers gotta move, man. You know, I got a green light. Well, they don't really have to. I got plenty of room. But I just gotta go slow. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm not gonna hit that street. Okay. Alright. So like I said, the last company I was with, and they were a team company. So they did team driving. So I had to drive with a co-driver, and we just alternated 10 hours on, 10 hours off. But like I said, that last company, we had to come to the same Atlanta drop yard, except the way the GPS was, it put us at the one that's 20 miles outside of the city. So we in this little residential little town. There's a nice little town out there. It looked like it's a nice little town, but it looked like it looked like one of them towns is like all white too. Like one of them all white suburbs and stuff too. And like, man, niggas out there. But we get out there and he said, oh, it's the wrong area because every little street kept on saying no trucks. Okay, so I come out the sleeping berth, I'm looking around, I was mad too, because this motherfucker woke me up. He was always waking me up and shit. You know, I that fucking company. I hate it. You're not even legally, you're not supposed to wake somebody up when they're in a sleeping berth. That's against the damn law. He woke me all up. I'm all mad. I threw the fucking notebook against the windshield and shit. All mad at his ass. You know what I mean? Until finally we have to realize, oh, we have to come to this one over here. You know, so. But I'm about to pull up in this motherfucker right now. You know, I'm about to drop this trailer right down. Get the hell out of Dodge, man. Better get the fuck on. Got a red light right here. Okay. Got a green light. Okay. But yeah, Atlanta is one of those cities it's one of those black cities that I really like. I would really love to spend more time here. I've even considered living here, you know. But, and this idiot's just stopped in the fucking entrance. Look at this fool. Dumbass. See, people do little shit like that to piss you off in trucking, man. This motherfucker just gonna stop his truck in the middle of the motherfucking, you know, motherfuckers trying to turn and shit, trying to get up in here. Okay, hold on. Let me talk to this little lady and tell her what I'm about to do. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm good. Let me just drop this fucking trailer. Get the hell up out of here. Cause it's been it was a long day, but if only I hadn't run into that punk ass motherfucker dude that was doing the yard check, man. So I didn't know if he was like a snitch. Is he like a snitch? Is he gonna go write my truck number down and go tell him that I left the trailer there and it was only half full, you know what I mean? And so it was a long ass day because of that. And I hate that it had to be like this, and I still got hours though. Because I didn't officially start my clock until I left the warehouse earlier where I dropped those sandwiches off at, where they had to get the lumper and stuff. I officially started my clock at like 2 something, at like 2 p. I want to say 3:40 p.m. or something like that. Okay. Yep, sure enough, this motherfucker's still here. This motherfucker that did the yard check, that motherfucker's still here. He's been sitting in his driver's seat, just waiting for my ass. Hold up. So I'm about to park this trailer right over here against the fence. You know what I mean? Yeah, that motherfucker's still here. Shit, he doing his 10-hour break here. I've done 10-hour breaks in this yard before. This is an Atlanta drop yard. You know, but you know how it is. I've done 10-hour breaks. They got a porta potty back there. They got no real restroom. They got a porta potty back there. If you were to park over here, I'm not parking here tonight though. Fuck that. You know what I mean? But and I've considered doing like home time in Atlanta. I want to do home time in Atlanta eventually. Probably the next couple of home time, I'll probably end up doing it in Atlanta. Back this trailer in. Y'all can see real good. Y'all can see that picture real good. I got that camera real focused, real good now. But yeah, y'all can see these trailers. Y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just backing in right now. Shit. But I saw some. I want to say I saw some honey. I saw. You know, Atlanta got them little thick little chocolate sisters. You know, I like that. I like places like Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, where they got them little thick little chocolate sisters. Dallas got them little sisters, got them, you know, they be having them big Beyonce type asses in Texas though. Like they'll have a skinny waist, but they be having them big old Beyonce asses and thick legs, and that's what I fucking like, man. That's what the fuck I like. You know what I mean? But let me unhook from this trailer real quick. Okay, cool. Got that taken care of. Now let me can I do other stuff while still being live? Hold on. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna disconnect real quick. The Hangout's gonna still be up, but I gotta okay. So I pick up in Kentucky. Okay. And then it's due tomorrow. Oh, the 28th, and it's due the 27th. Okay, so I got time. Okay. Dark Container. Okay, so it's a trucking company I'm picking up from. So in Kentucky. So, and I. Okay, cool. I'm all set. Got that address in. They want me to go to Kentucky now to pick this next load up. Now this next load up is gonna be hazmat, because I just started doing hazmat loads because I got my hazmat endorsement in October of last year, I think. I got my hazmat endorsement, so I can officially do hazmat loads and stuff now. But I think I'm gonna bobtail there. Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I'm a bobtail all the way to Kentucky. So I'm not even gonna stop at the terminal in Chattanooga because hold on. Because normally I would get one of these empties here that are from my company, but the company I work for, they, if they tell you to drop your trailer somewhere, that means they want you to just bobtail. So my company I drive for, they one of the few companies out there that's cool with bobtailing. And bobtailing means that you just go on without a trailer. Because usually they want you to bobtail with an empty trailer so that whatever the warehouse is, they have another empty that they can put more product in for the next driver, for the next load. But, with the company I'm with now, they don't really trip off of that. They like, okay, they want you to bobtail, they want you to bobtail. Alright. Okay, so it's cool. So I'm making my way out now. Making my way out. Get up out of here. It's always a decision between turning right and left when you get out of here. Sometimes I think it's better to turn right because you're closer to the interstate if you turn right. So, let me get over here. They want me to. Laredo. Okay, cool. They want me to go straight to Laredo too. So I'm up out of here. And that's 1,000. They just going straight to the final destination on the truck GPS. But I got my I'm using Google Maps. Google Maps is actually really good for truckers. Okay, as long as you know not to go down on residential streets or those streets that have a sign that say no trucks, you can actually do really well with Google Maps. I had a commercial GPS and I stopped using it because Google Maps was better. First, the commercial GPS broke. Okay, and then I stopped using it because. And that commercial GPS cost $400. You know what I mean? But now I would have never used it if I'd known Google Maps would have been. But see, with my last cell phone provider, my internet wasn't that great. Like some states I would go through, and I wouldn't have internet. So at least with my internet provider now, I got internet. All right. I mean, I could have did a 30-minute break there, but I just want to get up out of Atlanta and get out on the road for a little while. It's like, I think it's like 7 or 8. It's like 8 p.m. something right now. What happened to B Money? B Money gone. Damn. But I digress. But like I said, I was talking about the females in Atlanta, man. Atlanta got them thick chocolate chicks. And that's what the fuck I like. I like them thick chocolate chicks and them thick red bone chicks. And that's what they got out here in Atlanta. Like I said, but see, Dallas is similar, but it's kind of different. It's kind of, because Dallas, they got, they thick too, but it seems like all they fat go to their ass in Dallas. Like, I saw a lot of chicks with if you into ass, you gonna like a place like Dallas. Okay, but, There's a church over here to the left. Okay. You know. But like I said, if you like big asses, you gonna like Dallas, you gonna like Houston. Houston has some really nice looking women too. Just really nice, you know what I mean? Like Houston is another place I wouldn't mind kicking it at. You know, because Houston, some of them chicks, they, you know what I mean? They be having some real nice asses. Now, this little area right here, this is kind of like the hood, pretty much. You know, this little area, I think. But I never had no problems being over here. You know, it's all good. I got a green light, so why am I stopping? Let me get up out of here. Alright, now I'm gonna get down here and it's gonna put me back on the interstate. It's gonna take me straight up to past Memphis. It's gonna take me through Memphis. And then it's gonna take me to up into Kentucky after that. How should I say? And I got a homie in trucking who lives in Kentucky. I gotta call him. I'm a bad friend because I don't be keeping up with my friends the way I should. I need to be calling people every week. You know what I mean? But I don't be doing that. You know, I just be wanting to play fucking video games and computer games, that kind of shit. You know, but what should I say? And it's kind of gay because this truck has I know they got something that regulates the battery on this truck where your power will go out after a certain period of time. So I can have my laptop and stuff hooked up. I've been gaming and stuff, and my fucking power and shit will go out. You know what I mean? So I have to turn the power back on, turn the truck back on, just to, you know. So I got to make sure I go to truck stops where I know they have a place you can hook your computers and stuff up. And a lot of truck stops have that. Some truck stops have really nice setups. I'm talking like setups is like really nice, but you can hook a lot of stuff up. You know what I mean? And that whole type of thing. But like I said, back to the honeys. Like I said, the chicks in Dallas, they kind of thicker. They got them nice little asses. In Atlanta, they just got chocolate thick chicks too, you know. And so I fuck with Atlanta like that. I fuck with Atlanta heavy. How should I say? They got Pryor Circle, South or West Street over here. Damn, that was a rough ass road. They want me to make a right up here. Okay, I'll make a right. Okay. I'll be yield. There's nobody coming. That's a nice little thing about having that convex mirror. You don't even have to look to your left. Just look at that convex mirror. It's off the left part of the hood. And now it says there's this University Avenue Southwest. This is a weird street. I don't think I've been on before. Like I said, I'm bobtailing, so I'm not as concerned. They got a lot of little churches out here. You know what I mean? There's a nice one right there. You But I noticed the camera is focusing better now, because sometimes when I'm doing this and that was 5-0 right there, but they went right past me, so I'm straight. Like I said, sometimes when I'm doing this on the road, and I'm like on the interstate, it'll be blurry because it thinks everything is far away when you're on the interstate. But when you're like in the city, it'll refocus because it senses that stuff is closer, that type of thing. So, you know, I don't mind that. Can I get under this bridge? I think I can. I think I've been under this bridge before at some point. I know I've been this way before. It's kind of familiar now. I've been this way before at some point. But you got a lot of little apartments, a lot of little nice little houses over here. It's like a nice little area. But that other little area, a couple blocks up, that's the straight up. You know. Let's go make a left up here. Make a left. And my only thing is Atlanta chicks seem a little, I don't want to generalize, but they might be a little more, well, there's different types of Atlanta chicks. You have like the sophisticated ones, you have the entrepreneurial ones. It's about their money and about getting their money up, and that's cool. You have hood chicks in Atlanta too, but they're not, they not quite like hood chicks in Dallas. Hood chicks in Dallas are kind of grimy. Like, they'll set your ass up to get robbed and stuff. But the ones here, they're a little bit more, And look at this traffic. Oh my God. Oh, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit right here, y'all. Is this 75? Yeah, this is 75. I'm just trying to get on 75 and go north and get out of Atlanta and get to Tennessee, but look at this shit. Boy. This some fuck shit right here. And I know what it is. They wanted me to go, they wanted me to go through Chattanooga, but I'm not going to go through Chattanooga. I'm going to go straight up through Tennessee and into Kentucky. That's where I'm going to pick this trailer up. And I'm Bob Taylor. I don't give a fuck. Oh man. I've been hanging out a lot with RBR Network. RBR Network is not that bad. I know I made that video about it, but he's not that bad, actually. RBR Network, he's actually a cool dude to kick it with. I enjoy just going in there just to kick it with him, just to hang out with him. Because he has a lot of old-timer stories about how LA was for black folks back in the day. And, he has a lot of... He says that he was in a lot of... Angry Man clowned him for saying that he was influential in a lot of movies and a lot of stuff in the entertainment world and stuff. He very well may be. I don't get the feeling from him that... Well, I kind of do, but I think there's some kernels of truth in there somewhere. Like, he was talking about Amazon in the last hangout. And the hangout before last. And he said when Amazon first started, that their office was a couple of offices down from his office. Now, how likely is that? Okay, I mean, he claims that, he been involved with a lot of these movies and stuff, but then he claimed that Amazon's office was like a couple offices down from his office, and they asked him if he wanted to put some of his product on Amazon, and he said no, selling it himself. So he said they came and like bought a bunch of his products from him, and then they just wouldn't put it on Amazon, and then they was giving him checks, like royalty checks for them selling it. This is what he claims. This is what he claims now. I don't know how accurate this shit is, but that's what he claims. Um, I don't know how true it is. You know, I don't know, but I don't know how true it is. But nevertheless, he has a lot of interesting stories though. So I don't think all of it is a lie. I just think a lot of it is is stuff that he's lived or stuff that he's seen or that he's just happened to live. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. So I'm not one to just go off on a limb and say that RBR is full of shit or that he's lying or that he's doing this or doing that. I'm not one to do that. Okay? But I just think that the man is talking about stuff that he's lived. But in his hangouts, though, his hangouts ain't bad. His hangouts ain't bad. And I'm trying to make a left right here. I'm trying to go through Chattanooga, so. But I'm not stopping at the terminal though, because they told me they wanted me to stop at the terminal. I'm not stopping through the terminal because I already got all my fuel here in Atlanta. So I don't need to stop at no terminal to get no fuel. See what I'm saying? So I'm going to go straight through Tennessee. I'm going to go straight up into Kentucky. I ain't playing no games. So like I said, that dude at the yard, he was the one that made me, held me up. You know what I mean? Because this motherfucker talking about you gotta go fill up your reefer. Like, yeah, it was already half full, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, there was no need to go through all that mess. I just happened to run into his fucking ass. He had a nice dog, though. Looked like he had like a golden retriever with him. Golden retriever ran up to me. I petted him. He was a nice dog. You know what I mean? He was a nice dog, actually. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a nice dog, but I'm leaving Atlanta now. Like I said, I want to spend more time here. I want to do home time. But also I want to do home time where Edward is in fucking North Carolina. Where is he at in North Carolina? I think it's the Charlotte. I think North Carolina. I want to kick it there. North Carolina, I still gotta get over. I mean, I don't think I have to. Okay, I'm cool. Like I said, I'd love to spend more time here. You know, it's just a matter of me doing it. I think this is like downtown Atlanta that we going through right now. Or a part of it. And I've never had any problems with anybody. Some cities got rude ass people. Some people got jackasses. Atlanta is not like that. Most of the people are cool. And if you go to the Walmart and shit, you seeing them sisters working up in there with the booty. Last time I was here, I think she looked like she was Puerto Rican or Dominican or something. She was Hispanic, but she got curly hair. And she was working a cashier at the Walmart, but she had booty, man. She had booty like crazy. You know what I mean? But and whatnot. But RBR, like I said, RBR. That's what I do during the day. I appreciate the fact that brother does his hangouts during the day. When people have, people like me, people who work, during the day can actually, join his hangout and whatnot. I appreciate that. And a lot of times it goes a long time. It'll go for hours. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get over right now. I know they want me to go north to Chattanooga, so they want me to get this right lane right here. On over. But yeah, you know what I mean. I think they're gonna put me back on like the 24. I think the 24 goes to Chattanooga. What have you? Okay, so 75 north. Okay. And a lot of times they don't like you stopping in Atlanta, but I don't give a fuck. I'll still do home time here because I'm gonna have an empty trailer anyway. So it's not like they can steal nothing out of it. What they gonna steal? Ain't nothing in there. It's just an empty trailer. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're on 75 north. We heading up out of here. Yeah, it's raining heavy though. I remember years ago, Painless Rizzy made a video talking shit about Atlanta and talking about Atlanta, wasn't all that. Saying Atlanta was like just a city in the woods, and that it only had 500,000 people and whatever. And he was just talking shit. He talked a lot of shit. Painless Rizzy used to talk a lot of shit. And then his wife left him. His wife left him. And his Filipino wife left him. She took his ass to the cleaners. Got him the fuck up out of the house, too. He had to go live in a motel. After he got through talking all that shit. You know what I mean? And, Mr. Research talked about him. Shout out to Mr. Research. That's one of the real ones. You know what I mean? and what have you. You know, but I'm getting out of Atlanta now, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one off. Let me know what y'all think. Leave comments, subscribe, peace.